What if the apology that was meant to heal was really the spark that exposed the deepest cracks in the sister-wives story? Tonight, we peel back the layers of Kody Brown's cutting response to Kody's so-called apology while uncovering why, for over a decade, it's always been about Robyn. Kody's shade wasn't just about words, it was about history. In just a few seconds of television, Kody turned years of quiet pain into one powerful message that wasn't an apology. That was an act. But to truly understand why she said it, we need to rewind to where the cracks first began.
He rushed home to Robyn. He needed to check in on, I don't know.
Part 1. What happens when an apology feels more like an insult? In the world of sister wives, apologies are rare, but when Kody Brown finally delivered one, Kody Brown wasn't buying it. Now, we unpack the shade, the drama, and the shocking fan reaction that's shaking the sister wives universe. Kody fires back at Kody's apology, but why now? For over a decade, fans watched Kody endure heartbreak, isolation, and tension in her plural marriage. But now, post-divorce, she's speaking her truth, and it's not pretty for Kody. Let's rewind. The so-called apology came after years of tension. Kody distancing himself, showing favoritism toward Robyn, and leaving Kody to feel invisible. When Kody finally addressed Kody publicly, fans expected healing words. Instead, Kody saw something else. Was this apology genuine or just damage control? Kody called his apology shallow, a desperate attempt to save face, not an act of love. Her exact words? She said his tone wasn't an apology, it was a performance. And fans noticed. Fan tweets, Kody sees right through him. Kody only apologizes when the cameras are rolling. Did Kody just expose the cracks in Kody's public image? In that moment, Kody flipped the script. Instead of being the woman waiting for validation, she became the one holding the power, calling out Kody's so-called remorse and redefining her own worth. But here's where it gets complicated. Kody's apology didn't just target Kody. It was a ripple effect across the sister wives family dynamic. Janelle sympathized with Kody. She too felt abandoned. Meri, still hoping for crumbs of affection, saw it differently. And Robyn? Robyn defended Kody, intensifying the favorite wife narrative. Did Kody's apology divide the family even more? The tension built like a ticking time bomb. Viewers watched as Kody held her ground, smiling, strong, almost glowing in her new independence. But Kody? He doubled down. His words may have said sorry, but his body language screamed resentment. And this wasn't just about a marriage. It was about control, respect, and survival in a plural marriage that's now in shambles. Was Kody's shade the beginning of Kody's downfall? Now comes the twist. Kody didn't just brush off Kody's apology, she weaponized it. By throwing shade publicly, she reclaimed the narrative. For years, she was cast as the jealous wife, the complainer. But now? She's the fan favorite. While Kody tried to look like the peacemaker, Kody's shade flipped the fanbase against him even more. The backlash was immediate. Viewers flooded social media. Kody isn't apologizing, he's acting. Kody owes him nothing. This isn't Sister Wives anymore, it's Kody's show. Is Kody the true star of Sister Wives now? And here's the biggest reveal. By rejecting Kody's apology, Christine didn't just free herself, she exposed the fragility of the entire Sister Wives empire. Without her, the Brown family's story has shifted forever. Shade or truth, Christine's words struck a chord. For women across America, it wasn't just about polygamy. It was about being seen, valued, and respected. And that's why this moment went viral. So, was Christine right to throw shade at Kody's apology? Or did she cross a line? Tell us in the comments, whose side are you on? If you love deep dives into the Sister Wives drama, don't forget to like this video because in the world of Sister Wives, the story is never really over. Part 2. What if the story of Sister Wives was never about the family, but always about one woman? Now we dive deep into the hidden truth behind Kody Brown's polygamist empire and why it all circles back to Robyn. Robyn wasn't just another wife, she was the turning point. When Robyn joined the Brown family in 2010, fans thought it was just another chapter. But insiders, cast members, and millions of viewers began to see something else, the family dynamic shifting, loyalties cracking, and Kody's world tilting toward a single woman. Christine in a confessional saying, "It's always been about Robyn." Let's go back to the beginning. Before Robyn, the Brown household ran on balance. Meri, Janelle, and Christine shared Kody's time, his resources, and the dream of unity. But when Robyn arrived, the rules changed. Was Robyn Kody's soulmate all along? Robyn wasn't just new, she brought fresh excitement to Kody. For the other wives, it wasn't just jealousy. It was survival. Every hour spent with Robyn meant less attention, less security, less partnership. Fans started noticing the favoritism. Kody's body language, his smiles, his time management, it all pointed to Robyn. And soon, the family that once claimed equality fractured under the weight of this hidden hierarchy. Did Kody ever really want plural marriage, just Robyn? By the time the pandemic hit, the favoritism wasn't subtle, it was glaring. Strict rules for the other wives, flexibility for Robyn. Harsh words for Christine, soft compassion for Robyn. The double standard was impossible to ignore. This wasn't just a marriage collapsing. It was the unraveling of an entire family system, because one woman became the center of Kody's universe. Was Robyn the reason the Brown family crumbled? Meri, stuck in emotional limbo, begged for scraps of affection. Janelle, fiercely independent, questioned why she stayed. Christine, the heart of the family, realized she deserved better. And through it all, Robyn was protected, defended, elevated. Fan tweets gives Robyn ruined the family. It's not Sister Wives anymore, it's Kody and Robyn. And here's the suspense. Was this all part of Kody's hidden truth? That plural marriage was never the goal, but Robyn was always the endgame? Did TLC expose a love story disguised as polygamy? The climax came when Christine walked away. For years, she was portrayed as emotional, insecure. But in reality, she was the first to name the problem out loud. Kody was already living monogamy with Robyn. The twist? Fans didn't see Christine as bitter, they saw her as brave. Her exit became the turning point for viewers, many of whom had silently witnessed the imbalance for years. And the backlash against Kody and Robyn exploded. Social media headlines gives Robyn ruins, Sister Wives, Kody's secret monogamy exposed, fans boycott Kody. Is this the end of Sister Wives, or the beginning of Kody and Robyn, the real story? In the end, what was supposed to be a story of unity became a cautionary tale. Christine thrived in her independence. Janelle followed her path of freedom. Meri, left behind. And Kody? He got what he always wanted, Robyn, and only Robyn. The hidden problem wasn't just Robyn. It was the illusion. For years, fans believed in sister wives as a family. But the truth? It was always about Robyn. So do you think Robyn was the downfall of sister wives, or was Kody always destined to end up with her alone? Let us know in the comments. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. Robyn's arrival was painted as harmony, a new chapter for the Browns. But in reality, it marked the slow unraveling of Kody's first 3 marriages. And Christine's reaction to his apology isn't just shade, it's the echo of a family dynamic that always favored Robyn. Kody's apology came during the fallout of Christine's departure. Cameras caught him trying to soften his tone, to appear reflective. But Christine's smile told another story, a woman who had already moved beyond needing his words. Christine's confessional quote overlay, "That wasn't for me. That was for him." So, who was Kody really apologizing to? Body language experts pointed out Kody's crossed arms, defensive posture, and clipped tone. Online, fans dissected every second. On Reddit, one user wrote, "It wasn't remorse. It was reputation management." On Facebook, another asked, "If Kody can't say sorry without cameras, is it even real?" The apology mattered less because Christine and fans had already seen the bigger picture. From the start, Kody's world shifted when Robyn entered. His laughter, his presence, his decision-making, it revolved around her. Season 6 episode clip, where Christine says, "It's always been about Robyn." This wasn't just favoritism. It was a restructuring of the family. While Meri, Janelle, and Christine juggled responsibilities, Robyn received flexibility and protection. And during the pandemic, Kody's strictest rules applied to everyone, except Robyn's household. Was this plural marriage or monogamy in disguise? To understand Christine's shade, we have to see the subplots. Meri trapped in emotional limbo. Janelle balancing independence with exhaustion. Christine quietly reaching her breaking point. And Robyn framed as the loyal wife yet increasingly seen by fans as the wedge. Legal backdrop gives Kody divorcing Meri to legally marry Robyn in 2014 for custody rights. That legal move wasn't just paperwork. It symbolized the hidden truth. Robyn was central, while the others became optional. Was Christine's shade at the apology really shade at Robyn's power? When Christine shaded Kody's apology, fans erupted. On Reddit, Christine gave us the words we were all screaming. On YouTube, "This is Christine's show now." On Facebook groups, "We stayed for the family, but now we're here for Christine." Did Christine's shade crown her as the true star? The climax of this story isn't the apology, it's the twist. Christine didn't just reject Kody's words. She reframed the entire narrative. By calling it performative, she revealed what fans had long suspected. The family was never about equality. It was always about Robyn. This wasn't shade for drama, it was truth spoken out loud. And the fan backlash proved it. Social media lit up. Christine exposed him. Kody's empire is built on lies. Robyn won the marriage, but lost the audience. Was Christine's shade the final nail in the sister wives' empire? In the end, Christine thrived building a new life, finding new love, and claiming independence. Janelle, following her lead, stepped into freedom. Meri, left in the shadow, searched for her own closure. And Kody? He was left with Robyn, exactly what he always wanted, but at the cost of his family's legacy. Before the cameras, before the drama, Kody Brown was already carrying a silent weight. As the third wife, much of the childcare fell on her shoulders. Viewers saw glimpses: Christine cooking, homeschooling, juggling endless responsibilities. But what fans didn't always see was the emotional cost, the loneliness of raising children while her husband's attention drifted elsewhere. For Christine, Kody's so-called apology wasn't just about one fight, it was about years of neglect. Was Christine ever truly seen as an equal wife? In 2014, Meri made what many fans call the ultimate sacrifice. She divorced Kody legally so that he could marry Robyn and adopt her children. On paper, it was for the family. In reality, it symbolized something deeper. For Meri, it meant losing her position as the legal wife. For Robyn, it meant becoming the central wife with rights the others never had. Fans later called this the moment the balance of power officially collapsed. Meri gave up everything for Robyn. And Kody never looked back. Fans didn't stay silent. In 2012, Facebook groups defended Kody as a man trying to balance an impossible lifestyle. By 2020, Reddit threads exploded with a very different view. It's Robyn and Kody versus everyone else. And by 2023, YouTube reaction channels crowned Christine as the true heart of Sister Wives. The shift was dramatic, and it mirrored the wives' own journeys from silence to speaking out. Did the fans see the truth before the wives admitted it? When Kody apologized, his words said one thing, but his body said another. Experts noted his tight jawline, defensive posture, and lack of eye contact. Genuine remorse is usually marked by open gestures, lowered shoulders, even physical softness. Kody's stance? Closed, rigid, guarded. To Christine and to millions watching, it felt less like an apology, and more like a performance. Closed arms equals defense, not regret. So what happens next? Fans speculate a spin-off: Christine and Janelle rebuilding their lives outside the shadow of polygamy. Some predict Meri will finally walk away for good, leaving Kody and Robyn isolated in what is essentially a monogamous marriage. And the biggest question? Whether TLC itself will shift the show's focus from the collapse of sister wives to the rise of independent women who chose freedom over control. As the years of footage roll, one image lingers: Christine packing boxes, Janelle's weary sigh, Meri's quiet tears, and Robyn's hand clutching Kody's. These aren't just scenes from a reality show. They're portraits of women choosing dignity over despair. And when Christine threw shade at Kody's apology, she wasn't just speaking for herself. She was speaking for every woman who has ever felt unseen, unheard, and undervalued. This is the hidden truth behind Christine's shade. It wasn't just about an apology. It was about exposing a story that fans had watched unravel for more than a decade. That Sister Wives was never about 4 women, it was about one. So do you agree with Christine that Kody's apology was nothing more than performance? Or do you think she went too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we want to hear your side. And if you're as hooked on this family's drama as we are, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell because we're diving even deeper into Sister Wives truths you won't want to miss.